Have you ever wondered if the person you love really cares about you? Have I gained a special place in their hearts that no one else has? We frequently concentrate on the huge gestures and the passionate pronouncements in the realm of love and relationships. However, genuine, enduring connection, the type that transforms a person from the inside out, occurs at quiet times and is ingrained in the pauses between words. Additionally, this depth of connection can be especially meaningful yet more difficult to describe for many guys, who are frequently schooled to be less vocal with their inner worlds. We are not discussing ordinary emotion or superficial infatuation today. We are delving into the psychology of deep emotional effect. How can you tell whether you've truly touched his soul rather than just grabbed his attention? When you've developed into a source of true tranquility, transformation, and fundamental safety in addition to joy? Let's examine the 7 crucial indicators, supported by psychological knowledge, that show you've arrived at that hallowed location within him. Sign 1. He starts to feel vulnerable in a way that no one else can. Let's begin with vulnerability, which is the foundation of a strong emotional bond. According to psychology, love, belonging, and genuine intimacy are born out of vulnerability. Vulnerability might seem like a dangerous break from the traditional norms of stoicism and independence for many men. When he willingly and often lets his guard down with you, it's a tremendous first indication that you've touched his soul. This goes beyond expressing annoyance at work or a fear of spiders. It's about him expressing his tenderness. It could be a deep-seated insecurity about not being enough, a childhood event that still makes him feel ashamed, his silent fears about the future, or his secret desires that seem ridiculous to express. He shows you the aspects he thinks are weak or unlovable. He's not fixing problems or performing. He's just revealing. He puts his emotional nudity in your hands. This establishes a stable foundation, according to attachment theory. You turn into the safe haven where he may dock, heal, and be himself without worrying about criticism or ridicule. It is a powerful testament if he sobs in front of you because of emotional release rather than physical agony. His soul hasn't only been affected by you. It now has a space to breathe thanks to you. Sign 2. His behavior is quite consistent with your well-being. Although words might be lovely, the soul speaks through deliberate, consistent action. The second indication is a slight but significant change in his behavior from emphasizing what I want to deeply integrating what is best for you and what is best for us. Grand cinematic sacrifices are not at issue here. It can be found in the ordinary, everyday archaeology of love. He follows up on the little thing you mentioned in passing, a stressful appointment, or a book you wanted. He modifies his routines because he is aware of you, not because you requested. Perhaps without being asked, he prepares your tea exactly how you like it. In social settings, he becomes your advocate. When making decisions, he takes your comfort and tranquility into account. This is referred to as cognitive interdependence or partner enhancement in psychology. You become a part of his expanded sense of self. His well-being and yours are intertwined. His emotional ecosystem is connected to it. A man's protective instincts are triggered when you touch his spirit, but in a loving, committed way rather than a domineering one. Your happiness has become essential to his own inner calm, so he invests in it. He respects your opinion and looks for your point of view. This is a big change. He begins to view you as a reliable counselor and moral compass in addition to a relationship. The third indication is that he actively seeks your opinion on significant issues, such as professional changes, family problems, and interpersonal disputes. Why does this teach us so much? It indicates that he values your character and intellect. Your judgment is more important to him than the cacophony of the outside world. Your opinion has more weight when you've touched his spirit since you know his innermost thoughts. You're not merely offering general guidance. You are assisting him in bringing his behavior into line with his principles, which you now fully comprehend. This is a result of deep respect and earned security. Your opinion is crucial information for his own processing, but he isn't looking to you to make decisions for him. It demonstrates that he views you as an equal, your intelligence as a strength, and your emotional intelligence as a source of inspiration. Inviting you inside his decision-making sanctuary is a silent tribute to your influence on him in a society that frequently advises men to work things out on their own. One of the most lovely and authentic signals is number 4, where you can sense his inner child, the carefree, playful personality. You get to see the man's inner boy. The appearance of a light-hearted, foolish, and completely unrestrained version of him that the outside world hardly ever sees is the 4th indication. This is the man that dances horribly in the kitchen, has quirky nicknames for you, makes silly noises, or gets genuinely thrilled about watching cartoons or making a pillow fort. This is his inner child feeling secure enough to play outside. Psychologically, we regress in the healthiest way when we feel completely safe and accepted. We go back to being fun and curious without worrying about being perceived as stupid or unmanly. The vulnerability in our first point is not the same as this one. Pain is not the issue here. It's about genuine, pure bliss. Your love has created a judgment-free space if he feels comfortable being silly, immature, and whimsical with you. He is giving you and himself a priceless gift because you have touched a part of his soul that still knows how to play and be light in our hectic adult world. Make a 5th sign. He creates tangible blueprints for a common future. Dreams are beautiful, but the spirit has a plan. The 5th symbol represents the change from you and me to us. He gradually begins to incorporate you in tangible, useful ways into his future. The language is altered. When we buy a dog, that's our plan, not mine. This is how our kitchen might appear. Next summer, we ought to. He's not merely daydreaming. He's inclusive. This may be talking about possible areas to live together, making financial plans that take you into consideration, or even discussing how you would raise kids. This is the ultimate investment signal from the standpoint of evolutionary psychology. He is devoting his most precious assets, time, effort, and dedication, to a future with you. It shows that he views you as an essential, enduring part of his life story rather than just a source of joy in the here and now. When you're not in the picture, his vision of the future becomes less clear. That is a promise made by the soul without having to announce it. Make a 6th sign. He acts differently while you're around. A more gentle and attentive manner. Watch him in various settings. The 6th sign is a discernible change in his attitude and energy when he is with you as opposed to when he is with other people. At work or with friends, he may exhibit toughness, assertiveness, or intense concentration. However, you can practically see his shoulders loosen as he approaches you across the threshold. The armor is removed. He may soften his voice. He starts to move more slowly. He becomes more open, more present, and more tactile. This is a psychological and physiological relief. You are his refuge. In your company, his nervous system physically downregulates from fight or flight to rest and digest. John Gottman, a psychotherapist, refers to this as turning toward your partner's bids for connection. You are the link that enables him to let go of the continual performance that the world frequently expects of men. He can just be with you. One of the most obvious indicators that your presence is neurologically linked to security and tranquility is this outward change. You are his haven. Sign 7. He accepts nurturing without becoming defensive, allowing you to take care of him. Lastly, and this is really crucial, he lets you look after him. Accepting care might make many men feel less independent or emasculated. He accepts your nurturing without becoming defensive or feeling the need to return the favor right away, which is the 7th indication that you've touched his soul. This implies that you can bring him soup and fuss over him while he's ill. He lets you hold him or accepts your foot rub when he's feeling anxious. He doesn't dismiss your worries with a stern, "I'm fine," even if it's obvious that he isn't. You show him your affection by taking care of him. This disrupts a strong social conditioning. It indicates that he has enough faith in your ability to meet his short-term needs. He perceives your concern as acts of love rather than sympathy. It produces a lovely circle of vulnerability and nurturing. He is demonstrating one of the highest levels of trust by agreeing to take care of you. He is expressing that even if my body or mind are feeble, my spirit is secure in your care. So let's get this together. It's not about being flawless or everything to a man in order to touch his spirit. It's about establishing an environment of such deep safety, acceptance, and respect for one another that his innermost self feels welcome to be in your company. Vulnerability, aligned behavior, sought-after advice, playful freedom, future ambitions, softened demeanor, and accepted caring are all examples of it. These are the subdued, unchanging languages of a deep bond. Keep an eye out for these trends, these actions that scream louder than any lofty romantic declaration. Recall that love is an amazing emotion. However, love is a soul-touching deed. That is the foundation upon which a lifetime is constructed. If you see these indicators, treasure and foster that relationship. It's lovely and uncommon. And if you're working toward it, concentrate on creating that depth and mutual safety. The remainder will come later. I appreciate you watching. Please leave your opinions in the comments section below if this struck a chord with you. Which sign most resonated with you? Let's have a sympathetic conversation. Remember to hit the bell, like, and subscribe for more videos that delve into the psychology of human connection and love. Take care of your heart and the hearts entrusted to you until the next time.